Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today our group will be presenting on Touch and Go for our technology management assignment. So for our technology background, industry and major products and services, Touch and Go is a major company that contributing to the nation's transition towards a cashless society. It has evolved in technology of financial, which is fintech and fintech industry, and also electronic payment systems. They provide products like Touch and Go e-wallet, Touch and Go card, and also RFID tag. They also offers bill payments, retail payments, and also investments. And next, we'll move to detailed personal analysis. Personal analysis is a tool that is crucial for a company to take care of, because if they want to have success for their company, they need to know about their threats and opportunities. This is because they can acknowledge their disadvantages and also advantages for them, so that they can be success in the future. For the first P, that stands for political factors, is a collaboration with public transport authorities. So for your information, over 1,200 public transportation system in Malaysia is connected with TNG, and therefore it is easier for traveler to use Touch and Go to make payments, as it is more convenient and it is easier for them to go to everywhere they want. Next, we go to economic factors, which stands for E, availability of financial options for technological advancement. In this situation, we all know that Malaysia is a developing country, right? So government has provided initiatives like the digital economy to encourage technological advancements in the fintech sector. As a result, it makes people to do payment more quick, because more faster, because they don't need to queue in the bank and do cash out. Next, we move to sociological factors, that stands for younger demographics driving e-wallet adoptions. For information, nowadays people love to bring their mobile phone everywhere, right? Because it's crucial for us to bring our gadget like our smartphone, because nowadays we are really need our gadget, as it is become our daily routine, because it's make our life more convenient. Is what I just said right now, and it is over 15%, more than 15% of the user base in Malaysia are individuals aged from 18 to 34 years old.
For the technological factors, the integrations with other digital platform, so that means the NG has worked with 400 plus online merchant and also collaborate with ride hailing and toll payments, which means it is very convenient for the customer, and also it will be easier for customer to use one app for many services. Next, for environmental factor is promotions of eco-friendly payment solutions, which means the NG Digital has reduced cash transactions, so that means the cash usage has dropped to 25% in 2021 to 18% in 2023. That means it will be good for our environment, and it will be easier for the customer. Imagine if they don't have much to pay enough money, so they will use the NG Digital app for their payments. So next, for the legal factors, is compliant with data law protections PDPTE 2010, which means the law has protect the personal information's customer, and the TNG company is really did a great job because they have a compliant with company, which means the customer, they should don't have to worry too much because the the personal data has protected by the law itself. So that means if they want to use it, their personal information, they have the right to know about their personal informations. So if they fail, they could be fined out 500,000 ringgit. So that means pastel analysis has helped the NG to understand by the external factors that affecting their company. So by analyzing this, the TNG has to be more competitive and sustainable, and if something bad happen, they can protect their company successfully.
The application of the S-curve. The S-curve for Touch 'n Go company, including Touch 'n Go wallet, shows how the company reflects to the challenges and changes and how they expand their services. There are 4 types of phases where they have to go through, which is introductions, growth, maturity, and aging. The first phase is where the company have built a brand and they comprehend with customer awareness. And the second phase is where the company have be more sufficient and more stable. And the third phase is where the company has been more stabilized and they focus on to maintain their company. And the last one, aging, which is the company which is the technology of company are more slower than before and the growth are slow. And this is what the Touch 'n Go company, including Touch 'n Go wallets, have been going through throughout the year from 1995 until now, which is 2025. And the products they have been do, which is RFID, Touch 'n Go wallet, Touch 'n Go and cashless experience, and RFID, smart tag, and much more. And the function of the S-curve to us in order to understand the journey of Touch 'n Go company and how they grew. And for now, they have been to do a Touch 'n Go digital become worldwide.
So for our next slide is about the current product that the NG has offered. First, they have Touch 'n Go e-wallet that people usually use these days. They also have Go Plus for easy finance and investment. They also have Touch 'n Go RFID for easy paying tools, Go Invest, Go Reward, Go Protect, and many more. Move on to the next slide is about the sales of Touch 'n Go company. For the first one is revenue and growth. Touch 'n Go e-wallet is fully operated by Touch 'n Go Digital Sdn Berhad and has seen significantly through sales and transaction, particularly in the usage of e-wallet in Malaysia. So Touch 'n Go Digital, it has been significantly increased from 2 million ringgit in 2019 to 234.5 million ringgit in 2023, and 11,800% increase in 4 years' time. And by relating this with the graph, the revenue and growth is obviously happening at the phase of growth. So for the second part is the rising popularity of e-wallet in Malaysia. Nowadays, people always use e-wallet as their main digital transaction, mainly in Malaysia, and people also, TNG also has surpassing the debit card usage transaction frequency. So this phase is happening during the phase of mature. So for the third phase is the aging phase, which Touch 'n Go company has built a lot of customer relationship and earned loyalty by them. So They also has partnered with various businesses and brands that offer a lot of rewards and promotion through program that called the Gold Hunter. So from here, it is proven that the Shingle company really relies on the S-curve graph from the beginning of the journey till now.
Next, we also made a survey among students and asking them about Touch and Go. As the first chart showed, a majority of users use TNG for about 82.1% and the rest were not. This shows that Touch and Go is the most preferred payment methods, indicating high trust and convenience in its usage. Next, about 39.3% use Touch and Go as a weekly and 21% use it as daily. This tells us that Touch and Go is a regular part of many people's life, especially for routine tasks. Next, we asked users what they use TNG for. The top services were Touch and Go e-wallet used by 78.6%, public transport 67.9%, and the last one is toll payments 42.9%. This shows that while TNG started as a toll solution, it has evolved into a versatile digital payment tool. Not only that, we also asked about data and money security. Nearly 93% of respondents said that they feel their personal data and money safe with Touch and Go. This is a great indicator of trust and confidence in the platform. Moving on to reload convenience, around 60% of users are satisfied or very satisfied, but some of them rate neutral, showing a better need for top-up options or smoother reload system. When it comes to the Touch and Go e-wallet features, a large portion of users give it high rating, 50% rate 5 out of 5, and another 35.7% rates it 4. That is a strong sign that people find it reliable and user-friendly.
Hi, okay, so moving on, we're going to talk about technology trend analysis. Tashingo is a company that keeps on evolving with its technologies. So therefore, there are a lot of emerging technologies nowadays that could significantly impact the company for the next 5 to 10 years. But we're going to discuss only 3 of them. So first is blockchain and decentralized finance, which also being called DeFi. So blockchain is a secure way to record digital transactions. So this is when the information or the transactions, it cannot be altered, it cannot be changed. Therefore, it could reduce frauds and also improve trust in customers. So much more users will use Touch and Go without any worries and feel much more safer. So next is biometric authentication. This is when users will use fingerprints or face scans, basically their physical features, to log in or to approve any transactions made. So this platform would be much more secure and also much more user-friendly because it is very time-saving as well. And according to an article itself, MasterCard plans to remove those traditional passwords to approve any transactions and just use and change to biometric authentication instead by the year 2030. And lastly is 5G and Internet of Things, which is also being called IoT. So this is when payments can be accepted without human involvement. For example, smart devices like cars, vending machines, or even parking systems, it can connect to internet itself. So for example, your car could automatically deduct payment from the tolls from your car itself. You don't have to pay manually for it because it already have internet. It will just automatically deduct everything. So Singapore and China already have this IoT for e-wallets for their public transport, for their retail, and also toll payments. And also, according to Digitimes Asia March 2025, this 5G technology is expected to improve and impact the digital economy, and it could increase up to 70% its enterprise revenue. So we can see that these technologies that keeps on emerging, this will help the company so much and indirectly help our country as well. And us as users, it will make our life much more easier and convenient as well. So this is the ending of our presentation and we're going to move on to the interview session. Thank you.
Okay, hai, Assalamualaikum makcik. Hari ni kita orang nak interview pasal TNG. Boleh?
Okey, boleh.
Okay, nama makcik apa?
Nama makcik Zaliha binti Abdul Wahab.
Okay, for question
Soalan nombor 1. Kenapa makcik sediakan cara pembayaran dengan menggunakan TNG?
Untuk untuk actually untuk makcik punya nak tahu berapa akaun makcik masuk bulanan untuk perniagaan, dan juga senang kepada budak-budak yang nak buat touch and go tu, so we can get the income monthly, so we apply apa-apa pun kita senang kan. That's why kita ada income masuk, that's all.
So, soalan kedua, kerap tak students bayar guna TNG?
But mostly dia orang pakai TNG, pakai apa? QR. Mostly dia orang gunakan QR lah, the cash money. Sikit je lah, nak tak pakai Sebenarnya kesenangan tu banyak. Acik lebih suka gunakan QR, apa-apa semua all bank in kan. So we can know to how much we can get, we can kita boleh tolak dia modal berapa, kita minta berapa. So baguslah dengan cara QR tu, touch and go is good.
Okay, lepas tu senang tak nak set up cara pembayaran TNG kat kedai Acik?
Oh, paling senang, just touch. Okay. Touch and go.
Touch and
Yes,
go.
yes.
Okay, lepas tu bagi Acik, ada tak keburukan TNG ni?
So far belum ada lagi lah. Actually, Cik tengok dalam account pun okay. So for the student pun okay. Even RM1 pun Cik allowed saja. Tak kisah berapa ringgit, all 50 sen kan. It's very easier for them kan. They didn't keep the money for cash money kan. More better. Yeah.
Okay, so last question. Makcik rasa TNG ni membantu bisnes kecil ke tak? Kalau ya, kenapa?
It doesn't matter kecil ke besar ke, tapi untuk kesenangan tu banyak. Acik benar satisfied sangat gunakan QR ni. Betul, Acik suka. So we can know the target, how much you can get. Itulah.
So,
So good, so far so good. I support. Touch, you just touch and then you move, go. Okay.
okay, so that's all from us. Thank you, Makcik.
You're welcome.
Bye.